I know you could not wait for a Friday edition of Red Sox Now, presented by FanArch right here on YouTube. I'm your host, Mike Antonellis. We've made it to Friday. The Red Sox are on the road for a big trip. Dave O'Brien's right. Two great teams, Kansas City and those Tigers, who I really like. One of the teams I think that people aren't talking about. I'm Mike Antonellis, one of the radio and TV broadcasters for the Worcester Red Sox. Make sure to follow my socials at the Radio Mike. I have this TikTok video right now that has gotten almost 20,000 views. It's Chase Mydroth. Part of it is him getting called up, and then part of it was a ball hitting him on the head the other day. So it's in the algorithm. So random. It's a Chase Mydroth at bat from Worcester last year. All right, we'd like you. We know this is going to be a big show today. We know people were chomping at the bit to get at it. Comment, subscribe, and share. And your comments, I think we're going to have a lot of comments today with the you-know-what news. All right, first and foremost, Red Sox, another rubber game. They win this 5-0 on Thursday afternoon. You love those getaway day wins. I thought Brian Bayo at times pitches like a guy that does not throw hard. He really looked like he throws 96, 97. He looked like he was pitching like a crafty lefty. Way too much nibbling. 5 walks. Still got through it. No runs. Did not get the win. Only lasted 4 2/3. But Alex Cora said they are definitely going to tweak some things, but he needs to be more aggressive. Boy, he the way he pitched to Jock Peterson and a lot of those good hitters was just pitching away from contact too much. And I just think he's got good enough stuff where he can go after those guys. But good game for the Sox. The bullpen was excellent. Devers, 2 for 3 with a home run as the Red Sox take 2 of 3 in that series. We'll get right to it. I mean, the news, he won't play first, so what's next? This is pretty alarming. I'll read the quotes. They had the conversation with me. Devers said through team interpreter Davis and Perez, I don't think for me personally it's the best decision after they asked me to play a different position, and I only had 2 months playing this position to all of a sudden have me try to play another. So from my end, it doesn't seem like a good decision. Okay. Kyle Schwarber learned it. Mike Napoli became a Gold Glover. I just think it comes down to this. Devers doesn't want to do it. Or he's just trying to play, I don't like what you did to me, but I don't know what a lot of these conversations are. And through the interpreter, some people are saying that through the interpreter, some of these quotes are not right. So who knows? After the Red Sox beat the Rangers 5-0 on Thursday, Devers said the club came to him. It was after the he didn't, not after the game yesterday, but it was after the Casas injury. This is what he said. They came to me and talked to me about it, Devers said. I know I'm a ball player, but at the same time, they can't expect me to play every single position out there. They're not. That's a fabrication. In spring training, they talked to me and basically told me to put away my glove and I wasn't going to play any other position but DH. And if there's a chance he might change his mind, Devers said immediately, no, I don't think so, he said. They've told me I'm a little hard-headed, and they already asked me to change once. This time I don't think I can be as flexible. All right. So feelings are hurt. This whole thing from the start was handled horribly. Horribly from everybody, really from the top. And I don't know all the conversations. Harold Reynolds is claiming that they did talk to him about playing first base in spring training. So I don't know what conversations happened with Bregman. Did they sit him down and said, we're bringing in Bregman to play third? We want you to take ground balls at first because that's not a position we have a lot of depth in. That should have been the conversation. The conversation should have been hard. And I don't know if they didn't have it. They might have, and they might not be telling us. But Devers said, years ago, right? I want this club to spend money. I want this club to win. I want us to bring in players. Well, ironically, they did. That cost you your position. Now, I understand his right to be upset, but you were not good at your position. You have to face facts. I know Tristan Casas said he was. He was not. He was one of the worst defensive third basemen in baseball. That is a position where you're seeing a high-level third baseman. I get Bregman's made some errors, but look at what he's done at that position. He makes some really, really unbelievable plays. You cannot have that position continue the way it was defensively. Facts are facts. I mean, so from Devers' point of view, he has to understand that. I don't know how this whole thing was handled, but they should have had him take ground balls knowing that position. You had to think, what happens if Casas gets hurt? And maybe they did, and maybe he said no back then. I don't know, but it just seems like this whole thing is kind of crazy. I do think when it's all said and done, he's going to be okay with it. I think he's going to want to be back on the field because this is a bad look for him. It really is. The big reason the Red Sox want to do this is a path to Roman Anthony getting to the big leagues. So we'll just see how this drama plays out. We want, of course, your comments. Hey, the Pen had a great day, by the way. Don't give up on these guys. I know they had a couple of bad games, but Slayton and Whitlock are unbelievable. Slayton ended up with the win. Hendricks looked fantastic pitching in that back end with 2 perfect innings. So something that I've talked about on this show on earlier episodes when we broke down this team at the beginning, your ability to have potentially 4 lockdown relievers, Chapman, Hendricks, Whitlock, Slayton, and now if all these other guys can fit in as well with Justin Wilson and Weissert and Bernardino. You have, again, that's why I think this team can be frustrating at times. I think pitching-wise, they are at such a better place, especially when they get Buehler back, if they get Fitz back anytime soon. They've got some strong starters, but I love that bullpen. And to interchange and to use Whitlock, Slayton, and Hendricks in the back end. I'm excited about that. I still think that this is something that is going unlooked. But I love these guys. Slayton, by the way, got his first win of the year. The Red Sox only had 6 hits yesterday, but you're hearing Lou Merloni talk a lot about this guy. It looks different when he doesn't get himself out. I think Ceddanne Rafaela is someone that certainly at times gets himself out. 2 more hits yesterday, a walk. He's up to 239. If you get 245, 250, 12 homers, 50 RBIs in that defense, he is, without a doubt, your center fielder. I still don't like any scenario where he is a super utility guy. Doesn't make any sense if you think about it. If he's a super utility guy, now asking a young player to be a super utility guy is hard. That means he's going to go into games late defensively. So then who are you taking out? If Anthony is in the big leagues, say Anthony and Meyer are in the big leagues, and you want Rafaela to be a super utility guy, you're taking Duran, Abreu, Campbell, Anthony, and Meyer out late for defense. Maybe in a game that's lopsided, he'll never play. It's not a good idea. Too good of a center fielder, made another unbelievable catch yesterday, and it's just not going to happen. So, by the way, Devers did go 2 for 3, homered, 2 RBIs, a walk. He had a stolen base. He is hitting almost 400, by the way, since that Cleveland series. So that's, the money, the guy's a star. This has got to somehow work out. We want your comments, too, on Red Sox Now. Below, subscribe, comment, and share. And we know you'll have a great Friday as the Red Sox will be in Kansas City over the weekend. So I'm Mike Antonellis. Thanks for watching Red Sox Now, presented by FanArch right here on YouTube.